Hello everyone and welcome to EDT 506 Module 5. So here we are now officially at the halfway point, starting the second half of our course together. So let's see what's up for this week. Now this is going to be an odd week, obviously because of the Thanksgiving holiday and the way the weeks are working out. Sometimes this week falls on Thanksgiving week, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to make some modifications to what we're doing to help everybody make some time for their families and having some fun over the Thanksgiving week as well. So what I'm going to still ask you to do, this is the big component for this week, is to compile a sort of a lit review for your study. Similar case about your topic, theoretical work about your topic, and please use the Canisius College database reference sheet and the free tech publication sheet that was in your course setups materials folder. Okay, so if you're in our Schoology page here, it's this folder down here, and there's these guides how to use our databases and also how to use a lot of free tech publications that are out there. Those are great sources to actually look at, journals I should say, that have some really nice articles that might help you. Okay, I'm going to ask you to use Noodletools, right, for the first time formally in this course. So again, one of my goals in this course was to introduce you to this topic of new literacies, at the same time introducing you to technologies. Now Noodletools is certainly been around for a while. I've been using it for many years. I started using it with my own high school students years ago, and then with the college students as well. And it's a great tool to collect sources, to create bibliography for whatever be APA, MLA, Chicago, and also to create note cards to sort of take notes on your work. Now, I know this might not be your style, but I want you to at least expose yourself to it as a possibility of using this with your own students. Now, they even have a starter versions for the younger grades, and they have more advanced. So you want to make an APA advanced project. So all of the ways to access Noodletools is in the folder for this week, and I also made some help videos here. So if we go to the course again, and we go to this module 5, and under these two articles here, in the materials folder, I posted the link to get to Noodletools through Canisius, and also all these webcasts that I made actually now a few years ago, because for the longest time Noodletools did not change their interface. This past few months they just did. So my videos might not look like Noodletools, but it's nothing. It's all cosmetic changes. Everything is the exact same way. It works the same. It just looks slightly different. They just cleaned up a little bit, made it a little more modern, but it's the exact same way. Like the tool itself did not change. So this will certainly be useful for you still. Okay. So when you're in Noodletools, here I am, and you'll have all your projects here. You can create a new project, and you're going to want to make a title for your project. I'll just call mine Test. And you have a chance for APA, MLA, or Chicago. And we'll do APA. And then you want the starter. You want the advanced. So I like the starter because this is for like elementary students. This is for like middle students. And this is like high school and college and graduate students and beyond. So it's kind of a nice way they break it down for you. And now you have this project, and now you can start creating your bibliography. So the video that I made doesn't quite look like this, but it's all the same. Everything's in the exact same spot. It just looks different. You can even tie a Google Doc to it, which is really kind of neat. All right. So you're going to create your bibliography. You're going to create in this dashboard your sources. You're going to start using this as an area to create bibliography and to create citations, which is really important for you. And then you can always create new citations. And then you're also going to create note cards for your sources tied to your citations. Now, I'm looking for some great ideas the way to kind of produce these note cards. So when you make a new note card, you have all these things for direct quotes, paraphrasing, my ideas. This is a really way. I love how it guides students in understanding what sources they actually use. So really nice way to create a note card. So these are some really neat tools to use. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. You're going to create a project, create note cards for your sources. You're going to drop it. You're going to share with me. Now, when you're in a project, all the videos. Let me get out of here. All the videos show you this. If I go to my projects, I open one up, a student that shared one with me, okay? And I open up this project, and sharing is really easy. All you need to do is go to sharing, and you share with the project inbox. And you just enter my name in, and EDT 506 will come up. Should. And no match. Looks like I do capital letters. 506. Well, I know it's there, and I'll make sure it's there for you, okay? Because I go back to my projects, I know my EDT 506 folder is still there. You'll be able to share it in EDT 506. So if I go down here, these are all the projects all the inboxes that I have, and EDT 506 is right here for you. So I'll make sure it's activated. It should be good to go. So you should just share it there, please. Now, you're also going to make your project public, and I gave you all the screenshots here how to do this. And then once you make your project public, you have a link, and you're going to share that link to the discussion 5, okay? So everybody can see all your note cards, and they can comment on them. Now, we're going to change it. We're going to make this due on Friday, okay? So I guess Black Friday, but maybe if you get back from shopping, early morning hours, you could post this. And then for Sunday, I'm only going to ask you to reply to other students' posts offering feedback on their project so far. This part is kind of the optional. In the past, I've had you guys read this article on multimodal designs, and then this article on reading art, reading lives, and great multimodal sort of study. I want you to kind of compare and contrast them. I'm just going to ask you, can you please read these? You don't have to really read them by this week. I just ask you to read them so you can help them as a model for how you might want to put together your own study. If you want to do this whole assignment, you certainly can for bonus credit, and that can be submitted to turnitin.com. There's a drop there for it, and you'll be all set by the last week of the semester, please. Okay, so that would be good. All right, so that's kind of what we're looking at. They're the 2 articles for the week, and there is the discussion. Okay, great. So this worked out well for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day. Bye-bye.